A user has contacted InvestorTurf stating that their attempt to transfer shares from Weevil to a different broker was rejected, citing that the reason as in quotes, zero asset balance. This is unacceptable as it suggests that the brokers may be using IOUs, which is a serious concern. Furthermore, this situation is particularly troubling because it implies potential manipulation of the stock price for that security, which has recently experienced a significant decline in value. Now, I think you know exactly what stock that they are talking about. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. So it seems as if clients are trying to transfer shares from different brokers out of Weevil, and Weevil is basically stating that, listen, you don't have any assets in this category. We only gave you IOUs, and this is basically to protect our assets, and we're going to dive deeper. We also have some stuff to go over covering AMC, GameStop, so make sure to watch until the end of the video so you don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. We had a lot of stuff going on with insiders, with AMC and GameStop as well. Without further ado, please hit the like button. It's free. It helps me out. That's all I ask. Also hit the subscribe button, have post notifications on. Let's get into the video. Well, guys, I had a dentist appointment this morning, so I'm going to do my best to try and record this video and talk very clearly, but my mouth is still a little bit numb, so just bear with me here. Somebody tweeted this on Twitter. I ended up finding who InvestorTurf was talking about, or at least I think. So I decided to transfer shares of AMC from Weevil to Mumu, and this is what happened. You can see down here, Mumu says basically your transfer in request for US stocks initiated 9/11/2023 has been rejected for the following reason: zero asset balance. You may initiate a new transfer in request if necessary. The company intentionally holds $0 in the account and only puts money in the account when a transaction will occur. A company does this to strategically manage cash and protect its assets, which is essentially what Weevil is doing with who knows how many of our accounts. So my AMC shares are being held in Weevil as a zero balance asset. I can sell them, but they don't really have any cash value unless I decide to sell. It's no surprise that they have to manipulate the stock every day. If the values were real, they would all be bankrupt. Let me know down below if you guys had this problem transferring your AMC shares, and also let me know if it was with Weevil. Now, some insider buys. Why is GameStop climbing today? GameStop closed out after hours last night up 3.23% on the news of insiders Elaine Adal and Larry Chang increasing their positions. Adal purchased an additional $15K on Friday at an average price of $17.78. This brings his total position to 562,464 shares. Adal has purchased following in earnings twice this year. Chang purchased an additional 8,772 over the last 2 days at about $17.66, which brings his total position to 55,088 shares. LC has bought in following each earnings in 2023. This is extremely bullish. Not only the amount they're buying, not only them buying after earnings, but both of them insiders just purchasing shares in the company in general. And we know Ryan Cohen has done the same thing. Seeing insiders purchase in their own company shows that they expect this company to continue to thrive, and it's going in the right trajectory, in the right direction that they assume, especially since they're buying directly after earnings. They're basically saying, listen, this is what happened last quarter, this is what happened this quarter, and both of these show very, very strong signals going forward, so I'm going to purchase the stock. Now, AMC, on the other hand, is not the case. Remember, this was just put out, negative sentiment among AMC retail stockholder base, yada, 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 basically talking about retail having a negative sentiment on AMC, but we have been the ones buying for the past 3 years. When has an insider bought? Well, not for quite a bit. And while the board of AMC is busy warning the world that retail shareholders may be the cause for huge downturns in price, an AMC board member failed to report their paper hands. Howard Koch Jr. was 17 months late on filing his sale of AMC stock. And you can see the difference in sentiment that insiders are purchasing GameStop, yet they're selling AMC or not even purchasing it at all, which makes absolutely no sense. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Also, yesterday AMC had plenty of dark pool trades with a lot of volume, a lot of premium, and some large size trades in the dark pool. Touching on GameStop real quick, we're trading at $18.16, up 6.7% on the day. We're getting a nice little pop here, getting rejected right at this trend line that GameStop is trading in. This is the resistance level that we're watching for GameStop. It didn't quite get up there just yet. So as of now, $16.30 for support and about $18.80 for a break over that resistance level. And if we're looking out at a further scale, you're looking at the 236 fib, which is around $24, the 382, which is around $36, and then the 0.5 right around $46. Of course, if GameStop GameStop ends up falling further. We're watching $15.60, $10.10, and then $4.70 if it decides to sell even further. But a lot of insiders purchasing at these levels. GameStop doing solid on earnings. I don't see this thing falling much more, but of course could be wrong. One thing I found fishy is the DRS shares on Stock Tracker fell from 60% down to 48%. A lot more options being bet on GameStop, more bullish than bearish. However, we are still losing on the options chain from call to put ratio, 12,000 to 19,000 at least for this week. Short exempts still stacked up pretty high, so even if GameStop decided to run, market makers are not ready to let that thing happen. Now AMC or text numbers 11.51% short interest, utilization at 72%, and the cost per average at 6%, and the max right around 8.5%. 200,000 shares available to borrow according to Stock Tracker, the most recent fee of 5.9%. Call to put ratio is basically doubled on the put side or in the money as well as out of the money, so we are losing on that options chain as well. Kind of evened out for next week, and the short exempts still extremely high day in and day out on AMC. Quick touch on the chart, $7.78, up 6% as well as GameStop. So just because it had news, GameStop had news, this is no coincidence. They always move together. The way the news comes out, the time it comes out is just very odd every single time for AMC or for GameStop. Now for AMC, there's not really much significance here, right? I'm not going to be like, guys, we're up 6%, we're doing solid, because I know you guys don't really care about that. We're down over 90%. We're trading at lows that we have never seen, which is the only thing of significance of this, right? These are the lows AMC previously hit, and now AMC is finally at a new low. But what we're looking for here is a sign that AMC may be catching some sort of support, which is hopefully what we're seeing right now. Hopefully AMC is catching support here, and this is going to be the new relative low, and it doesn't go any lower. Again, hopes and dreams. If AMC does scale up, I'd watch for a rejection on the previous lows, which is $10.70. $10.70 is a crucial level if we're looking at it for the short term. Now, before we get into the SPY and some additional stuff to close out the video, guys, make sure to get in the Discord. The link is right under the video. I'm in there on the daily. We talk stocks all day long. We have options trading alerts in there and more. I also post my trades as soon as I take them, so get in the Discord. It's $1.99. Also, if you want up to 16 free stocks, each valued up to $2 grand per stock, a free Tesla or Google stock, $50 sent to your account. The promotion is crazy for September. Use my link, sign up for Moomoo, and make a deposit of even a penny or even $1 to start earning benefits from there. Plus, you get access to free level 2 order book data and a ton of other benefits. Now, the S&P 500 trading at 447.27, down 0.26% on the day, kind of just trading in the middle of this zone, in the middle of this wedge. I'd watch for a gap fill at 449.20 before the SPY gets rejected, comes back down and retests this trend line at 444.10 or 444 even. That's my outlook on the S&P 500. Volume is looking all right now. We do have the Apple event today, and that is one, if not the largest holding in the S&P 500, so stay tuned for that as well. Now, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, UBS, and Morgan Stanley have agreed to collectively pay $499 million to end the suit, which was filed in 2017 by U.S. pension funds. In quote, the pension fund accused the banks of trying to corner the market with their own system called Equiland while hindering the development of new platforms that would execute the borrowing and lending of electronic securities. Now, I think this has to be dug into a bit more, seeing that they are finally agreeing to pay a fine, probably to keep the media off of this. Also, JP Morgan Chase CEO says it's a huge mistake to think the economy will boom. And also, a little sprinkle on top, here are some Tesla price targets. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.